Fresh from his tempestuous tour down under, Ramsay's basking in the glory of constant press attention. He's about to carry out his master plan, domination of the restaurant scene, trying to usurp his arch-rival, Marco Pierre White.
Gordon!
Ramsay's continuing the rock star lifestyle. He's checked into an exclusive Mayfair hotel to prepare for the marriage of his business partner, Marcus Waring.
I'm very excited. I've been with Jane now 7 years now. I actually love her to pieces.
Marcus is marrying Jane in just 1 hour, but his best man Ramsay's in no particular hurry to get him to the church on time.
These are going on the trays, and the waiter's going to stand in front of all the tables and turn the trays upside down with these, the talking point. He wonders why I haven't written my speech. There's the first one.
Ramsay has briefed Marcus's brother Brian on photo surprises for his best man speech. Now a Michelin-starred chef, Marcus's past faces an overhaul by his supposed friend. But although Marcus is not in the mood for mucking about, Ramsay is.
What do you think?
What do you fucking think?
Does it look stubbly?
Yes.
Oh, does it? Let me ask him. Fuck you now. I can tell you're nervous.
Do I need a shave?
Okay.
I fucking shaved for your wedding.
Yeah, but I shaved last night purposely so it wouldn't come out in a rash.
Oh, please.
Are you alright now?
I'm fine.
Huh? Max? Don't go all soft on me now.
The wedding is at 1 o'clock. At 20 to 1, Ramsay is finally prized from his hairdryer and into a cab. But the traffic in the West End is heavy.
If the traffic's chaotic, should we walk?
Why don't we just go?
I'm going to take one last look at the totty. Look. Marcus. Look, Totty! Look, Totty!
At the church, Gordon's wife Tana and his daughter Megan have already arrived, and so has the bride. It's decided her limousine will drive around the block until the groom and best man show up.
They were telling me to drive around and go away for another 10 minutes because the groom wasn't here, but no panic.
Is this quite normal, or is that...
Not very often does this happen.
But there's more pressure on Marcus.
You're mine, you shouldn't be looking.
Yeah, no.
You should be setting an example.
Yeah, I am setting an example. What I'm trying to say is I can look, yeah,
On the menu.
and not touch or eat a canapé or muscal or even a fish course. You've got 15 minutes to decide whether or not you want to go and touch it and eat it.
10, Gordon.
Oh, 10.
10. No, fucking hell. I'm so glad you find it so funny.
It's more relaxing this way.
It's not relaxing.
It is. You get
Do you realise what'll happen if I'm after the bride? Do you know how shit you're going to get for the rest of your life?
There's no way on earth they'll ever allow that to happen. It's 10 to 1.
What if Jane's driving down the road and she sees us running?
But the bride's back, and everyone's at the church, except the groom and best man. But still minutes away, Gordon doesn't let up for a second.
Drive round once more, don't worry.
No, straight down, mate.
You sure?
Straight down.
Okay.
Stop fucking about.
Do you fancy a cafe latte?
And eventually, Marcus cracks.
Why is it?
Look at
Whenever I'm with you, I'm always in this shit.
No,
No matter what it is.
They arrive with barely a second to spare.
Okay, Marcus.
But an hour later, even Ramsay can't prevent his favourite chef protege from tying the knot. And at least Marcus's honeymoon means that the coast is clear for Ramsay to dominate the restaurant scene. Back to business for Ramsay. But for Addy and Hector, on the fish and meat section of the kitchen, trouble is about to start. Customers have sent some food back, and Ramsay's not in a mood to be messed with.
Sorry? Butter, paper. Oh, fuck me. That's fucking going, okay? Shit.
Addy and Hector have been given just 20 seconds to rectify the undercooked lamb and scallops.
They're undercooked, David, yeah? Keep the pan hot, Addy. Just a flash when a hot pan, that's all, not a cold pan, yeah? We get it out. Get it out. Flash in a hot pan, David. Let's go. Lamb, please. Taj, redress that.
Yes, go.
Go. Lamb, they need more cooking. I want to short table. This fucking spoon here.
Once the emergency is over, Ramsay lets rip on his main culprit, David Hector Dempsey.
They're undercooked. Excuse me. How many portions do you have to cook a day? They're undercooked. Can you hurry up? The other table's gone, yeah? It's gone, the lamb sauce. One more lamb sauce. Put the pan on the fucking stove. Put the pan on the fucking stove. Oh, you fucking wombats, man. I mean, I've never seen a bunch of fucking idiots in my life. It's getting worse. When we're under pressure like that, yeah, you don't buckle.
Yes, go on.
Because then you make idiotic moves. You bring Sanjak out that he passes back over.
Yes, go on.
He's going to look a bigger idiot than you if you put them on the plate.
Yes, go on.
How can scallops so big be cooked so quickly?
Can be gone.
Although Hector accompanied Ramsay on his tour down under, their buddiness is long gone. The kitchen is in chaos, including a nosebleed, and Ramsay's got some bones to pick.
David, I'm not interested either. You obviously are. Why is raw Sanjak going out?
Shouldn't have gone. Not gone, shouldn't have gone.
Then the lamb comes back because it needs more cooking.
Yes, go on.
Then the Sanjak come back because they're raw.
Yes, go on.
Then the sauce goes out, it's not even finished. Why are you doing this? Why don't you just slow down?
Yes, go on.
I asked you to flash the Sanjak in a hot pan, you stick it in a cold pan, it's not even smoking.
Yes, go on.
So it turns it rubber. You still don't listen.
Behaviour like this has prompted strong debates in the press. One of his critic victims has even launched a campaign to fight back against the abuse.
My feeling is that we avoid battery chicken eggs, some of us, because we disapprove morally and ethically of the conditions in which the hens are kept. And if you applied the same logic to restaurants, you would boycott restaurants where food was produced in inhumane conditions in the kitchen.
Over a decade ago, two-star chef Michael Caine served an apprenticeship of hard knocks with Ramsay in a Parisian restaurant.
I don't think Gordon is, is somebody which has a mannerism which is unacceptable. He believes in something, and that something drives him, and that's important. That's a lesson to be learnt by all of us. But at the same time, what we've experienced is that there is a point where you have to stop.
Bollocks, you know. And there's no way on earth, young man, you're even going to attempt to make me look fucking stupid. Let's get that right. Do you understand? But raw Sanjak, I'm not going to fucking tolerate. Do you understand? And when things are flying like that, one thing you stay, hey, is composed. Not bouncing around, not getting us anywhere.
You don't find that level of violence or abuse in the kitchens of self-taught chefs. But you do tend to find it in the kitchens of chefs who have come up through the brigade system, and particularly from those chefs who have themselves been abused during their training. It's very similar to child abuse. If you are abused as a child, you are quite likely to go on to perpetrate abuse yourself.
Did anyone taste it?
And Ramsay fires off one last volley before concentrating on his master plan.
David, I'm going to go... David, someone's going to lose their job, you know that?
Morally, if he is producing food in those circumstances where people are treated badly, then customers can vote with their feet whether or not to go to his restaurant, and I will choose in future not to eat restaurant food produced in such a restaurant's kitchen.
Ramsay heads out of town to meet up with the godfather of the City of Chefs, Marco Pierre White. Now Marco's returned his Michelin stars, Ramsay wants his crown.
I saw it straight away. He was a boy who wanted responsibility. He wanted to progress, he wanted to go forward. But he's under pressure now, he's got to work hard now, hasn't he? Even as a young boy, he was better under pressure, was Gordon.
But Marco's now determined to teach his former pupil the finesse that may help him win his third star. And what better teacher than the epitome of the country gentleman, Marco Pierre White. Today's lesson, deer stalking. With sunset approaching, the two kitchen maestros retire to a hide high above the hunting ground to await their prey. And Ramsay finds Marco's rule of absolute silence difficult to keep.
Oh, fuck.
But soon, unused to the lack of activity, Ramsay succumbs to sleep, to the displeasure of his mentor. As dusk falls, bored after an hour spent up a tree and nothing doing, Marco remains determined to show his upstart ex-employee he's still boss. He closes for the kill. But deer stalking in the sticks still has to grow on first-time hunter Ramsay, and it's not the real game on his mind. Ramsay's plotting a much bigger kill back in the big city to snatch Marco's title as king of brick cuisine. With his expansion plans in mind, Ramsay's decided to dabble in customer relations with his own unique approach. And when they don't even turn up, it's Ramsay's employees who bear the brunt of his anger.
Did 4 turn up?
Voilà.
From the Lanesborough?
Le Lanesborough, là.
Did they turn up?
No, no.
No, they didn't turn up.
It's 30, yeah.
Yeah,
How many you charge maintenant? How many you charge now?
I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with it, you know. I'll tell you, it's every day.
Ramsay's restaurant managers give him frequent updates on attempts to contact the absentee customers. They're American tourists who don't realise what dangerous ground they're treading on.
They're unobtainable, and they're not even in London. Yeah. Let me just get this right. They phoned you on Monday and asked and begged you to change the reservation from Monday to Thursday. We done that. And who confirmed the table again for tonight?
I don't know, we haven't called since.
And he phoned you personally and confirmed that table for 4 tonight. And now there's no show. 8:30 now, and then yeah, and £100 a head cancellation fee. As long as you got the confirmation call that they're coming tonight, and no one can contact them now. It's disgusting.
But at the last minute, the managers receive word that the customers are arriving after all.
Just call me now.
Well, that's ridiculous. So now they're just making their own fucking... Now they're just dictating what time they're coming.
They were booked at 9:15.
The impression. Yeah, bullshit.
At least Ramsay refrains from going out to give his customers a piece of his mind.
Enlève table 2, monsieur. Go. Can you reach the pass, you? Wait. Slowly in your own time, Neil. 5 mosaic, please.
Ramsay's obsession with restaurant domination means he's doing even longer hours than usual in the kitchen, and his absence is being keenly felt at home. His wife Tana is left to care for their twins and 2-year-old Megan, who's proving that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Megan's missing Gordon terribly. She's just got to the age where she wants to be with Daddy all the time. And to be honest, she's been a real handful since he's been away, because all she's wanted is Daddy, Daddy, and where is he? Every time the phone rings, she leaps on it, and every time I've sort of wanted to go somewhere, she thinks I'm going to disappear with him.
Ramsay couldn't make it to Megan's second birthday party, even though she'd posted him an invite.
She sent me an invite to the restaurant, care of her own headed Tweeny's notepaper, threatening me to come to the dinner party or her afternoon party with jelly and sandwiches. Unfortunately, I didn't make it.
Megan's a bit daunted by the prospect of her first day at school. It's a very special day for her, but unfortunately her father was too busy to go with her. Just 3 days later, Ramsay's home for the weekend, but Megan's school days have come to an abrupt end. A chip off the old block, she's been withdrawn from school.
I can't believe she got kicked out of school.
Megan's in my naughty books. She's been a naughty girl. She's been temporarily suspended from school. Surprise, surprise. Now, how embarrassing is that? It's cost £1,000 for 3 months, and she only spent 3 days there. So I'm glad to see she's following in her mother's footsteps, certainly not like her father.
The Guildhall, London. In an attempt to raise his profile, Ramsay's accepted the invitation to oversee the cooking for the nation's famed literary elite at the Booker Prize. And it hasn't taken him long to find someone to Ramsay.
Jesus Christ. Look, you can't even see straight with that hat over his fucking eyes. Just explain to him to shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. He's not going to be like that in service, is he? Hey, excuse me. Shh.
Tana enters to take her seat with a literati, just as Ramsay corners his latest victim.
Get his legs and we'll put him in the oven. Hey, how old are you, Joe? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm fine.
It looks like that, I was going to say twat, but that's not fair, from the Mother Pride advert. I didn't say twat, no? You know the man that bobbles down behind the van? Oh, that's why you wear it, you're bald. Yeah. Okay, now, got it now. He's got a fried egg on there.
Service is underway and Ramsay checks how fast the head chef thinks he can serve 500 guests their main course.
We actually said 14, but I reckon 12.
12 minutes,
12 minutes.
500 covers in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Now watching that fucking thing. Now we're timing it.
They've got the food out on time, but Gordon's not even dressed.
Blow tie? No. No, we don't need a blow tie on there, do we?
The last guest to arrive, as usual, Ramsay takes his seat among the authors and critics. In the kitchen, the clock is about to start. The target is 14 minutes to turn over 500 covers. The head chef, working under Ramsay's direction, is unimpressed with the service and nearing his own boiling point.
We weren't fast enough. I wanted 14 minutes, it took me 14 minutes 50 seconds. So there'll be some ass kicking later.
As the wine flows, Ramsay runs into an old enemy, Amy Grubb, a critic that he's banned from his restaurant.
You have your favourites.
Really?
Harper's and Queen's, an influential magazine.
What you do?
What about that article you wrote about me being that arrogant bastard that
I thought you were a complete.
You thought I was a complete what? Did you say the word C?
Yes.
Jesus. I mean, I never slag you off.
Gordon.
Oh, you said I was an arrogant bastard.
Yeah, but
That upset me. But if his empire is to expand, Gordon must woo the critics back to his side.
I didn't fight with you.
No, but I was mean and horrible.
I just banned you.
Go and sit down.
Banning's not fighting, is it?
No.
No. See?
I think what you do is wonderful, dear.
Teamwork.
Congratulations.
Will you excuse me while I run for a pee?
How you've made him into a proper person.
Though the real Ramsay is never too far away.
Boring old fart.
Ramsay's now ready to start an empire to rival Marco Pierre White's restaurants. He's devised a plan of attack on 4 separate fronts. New restaurants, more awards, a PR blitz and a new book. With a ghostwriter, of course.
I'm going to dictate it to Ros Denny, then she'll put it on her screen and then she prints it out like this. All nice and neat. She corrects the spelling. There's a brilliant spell check on her PC. Then the recipes come back to me. I proof them. She goes and makes them. Then they get filed.
With the writing sorted, it's sumptuous food photography next.
We're absolutely thrilled to welcome Gordon Ramsay to our list.
Then a charm offensive on the publishing company's sales force. And if that doesn't work, there are always Sarge's puddings to really soften them up. The last step in his publishing push, a flash book launch party at an exclusive venue. Ramsay's insisted on the right guest list, a smattering of chefs and lots of rock and rollers.
He's great. A full-on lad.
The only trouble is, few of them are shelling out for the book.
We needed Gordon to say, come and buy the book, which is absolutely Gordon, and he's not done that tonight. I'm so cross with him.
Now for stage 2 of Ramsay's plan to become the next Marco Pierre White. He's determined to outdo his former teacher on his own turf. The grill at the Café Royal is one of Marco's 11 restaurants in London, and it's the site for mega food critic Michael Winner's annual food awards party. Once Marco's turned up and greeted the gourmet film director, Ramsay faces a big test. Should he kiss Winner too? Gordon's won the top award.
Last year, Gordon got the award for politest chef in the country, and he didn't turn up.
Thank you, Michael.
Why do you all grovel to Michael Winner?
I understand how powerful he is, but he knows full well I do not lick his bottom. Thank you, not at all. Thank you.
Having outwinned Marco at the awards, Ramsay reveals his next strike at White's Kingdom, a press war.
Show me respect. That was the headline. I thought he was immaculately dressed in his pinstripe suit. Great exposure on a 4-page article.
Why are you so happy?
Well, 3 weeks after that, we've just landed the cover of the Telegraph, and 75 pages. But given over 3 weeks, just to give them a bit of a chance to read so much editorial. When they phoned up to say that we'd like the shot on the cover, I thought, God, shall I ring him and tell him? But no. The best secret is in the surprise, the Sunday morning surprise. Then he'll be on the phone to me, giving me a hard time. Why the fuck didn't you tell me? Love it.
But despite all Ramsay's point scoring, with his books, awards and press profile, Marco still has 11 restaurants to his former pupils' 2. In 2001 though, Ramsay plans that this will change, and his core kitchen team are crucial to that dream.
At long last, located a site in the heart of Glasgow, right in the heart of Glasgow, which could suit Hector, a dream come true. Possibility of Mark becoming a tournant and overseeing the restaurants. I'll stay firmly put at Royal Hospital Road. Neil got slightly frustrated halfway through the year because he felt that he wasn't being given the reins. Neil will be elevated into Mark's position. We're in a negotiation now for a great site in Mayfair, and I've got a wonderful chef, Sarge, who's perhaps the most sort of flamboyant, charismatic young cook in that kitchen today.
With his grandiose schemes, Ramsay seems to think that he's finally outdone Marco at his own game.
I'm not his pupil.
But as they say in French kitchens, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
David, you're the worst cook in the kitchen. This is not, hey, David, play my bollock night again. David, is it no? David, because that's not happening, you know that? So I hope that makes you feel good, yeah? Because I'm stuffed if I'm fucking, hey, if I feel on top of the world. Beyond Boiling Point? Yeah, I am. Sometimes talking to him is like talking to a piece of fucking driftwood. Unless he wakes up, he's got to go look for a new fucking job.